What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Shinobi Striker 3 years after it released. It released in 2018, August 2018, and we are in April 2022, so about 3.5 years after it released. And we're just going to be talking about all the progress it has made since then, and if I think the game is still a good product to play in 2022. Alright, so first off, they have made 4 total DLCs, all of them have finished, and they have 5 characters, so they've added 20 more characters since the release of the game, and I honestly think their DLC character options have been really good choices. In the first season they had Madara, Hashirama. They were great choices to make. Later down the line they made adult Naruto, adult Sasuke, and I know people might think they kind of milked out Naruto and Sasuke, making their 3 total Naruto and Sasuke's because they had adult Naruto, adult Sasuke, and then the final battles for each of them, and also the original versions of them when the game first came out. But honestly, I think they add a lot to the game. Either way, their DLC characters added a lot to the game, and I think they made amazing choices for the DLC. Now, they did not add too many Boruto characters, which makes me think that there might be a Season 5, and that's when they're going to do Boruto characters, who knows, but yeah, they don't really have too many Boruto characters in the game right now. They've added a whole lot more equipment into the game as far as weapons and accessories, clothes, and obviously jutsus because of all the characters that they've added. They've added 20 characters, so you can only imagine how many jutsus they've added with just the DLC characters alone, which is a great thing for the game because it brings more variety in what people are using. Now obviously in the Ninja World League, people are really only going to be using like the meta, like the best jutsus possible because it's ranked, you want to win. Or you're like, obviously you always want to win, but like you get what I mean. Like you're playing to win because you're going to get rewards based on where your rank is. So yeah, you're obviously going to be using the best abilities in Ninja World League. The quick match lobbies, like you see a lot more variety because there's so many characters to choose from and so many other different jutsus that you can mix and match with. So it brings a lot of variety and makes the game a lot more fresh in my opinion. Now, when the game first came out, there was not too much content, and I really believe that if they had like the first season or maybe the second season of DLC when the game first came out, I think that would have been actually pretty good, but they didn't really have too much content when the game first came out, which I really think that hurt the game. And right now, I think the amount of content in the game is actually really good. If you haven't played the game in a really long time and are thinking of coming back to it, there's a lot of content to be looked at. My one complaint is that there are no like new maps or game modes, which I really think hurts the game because you're just playing the same modes over and over. Now, they don't let you choose the game mode, so it does keep it fresh and like you're kind of mixing up the game modes that you're playing. They do need to add another game mode in my opinion because like you gotta add more game modes because it's been out for almost 4 years now. It's been about 3.5 years, and I really think the game would benefit from adding another game mode. And maps too, because I think there's only like 4 or 5 maps in the game. So yeah, that like they need to add more maps. Obviously, I don't think that is game breaking or anything, but I really do think it hurts that they don't have that much modes and that much maps. I think they'd really benefit from adding it. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's like absolutely game breaking that it's not there. I do really think the game is worth playing in 2022. It's really fun. Even if they're done with DLC and everything, I still think the game is really fun, worth playing, and there's still a lot of people playing it. It doesn't really take that long to get into a lobby and just play a match. You could play like at 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night and you'd be getting into lobbies pretty quickly, so there's still a lot of people playing it, which is always a good thing because you don't want just like 5 people playing the game and it takes forever to get into lobbies and stuff. Nah, you don't really have to worry about that. You don't really have to wait to get into lobbies. So yeah, I really think the game is worth playing in 2022. It's a whole lot of fun, and if you haven't played the game in a really long time, there's a whole lot more content to play around with. So yeah, I would highly recommend going back to it and playing it. It's a really fun game. It's still got a active player base. It doesn't take long to find any matches. And yeah, so that's all I really got to say for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It helps out the channel a ton. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.